We have taken the existence of nations for granted. We consider the feeling of nationalism that is like from the time existence. But in real, if we'll see the history, the thought or the feeling of nationalism came to existence just in the past 250 years. Before that, if we'll go around the globe and you will take a person and you will ask him, which country are you from? He or she will reply you, भाई क्या बोल रहा है, भाई क्या बोल रहा है, country क्या है ये? Like that reply will get. So जो हम सोच रहे हैं कि nations, the feeling of nationality, patriotism, that were not existed from time immemorial. This just came to existence in the past 250 years. Hey everyone, this is Sam Shaman6 Patnaik. Welcome to KDFIers. In this video today I will share with you how the nations, the feeling of nations, the nationalism thought came to existence. Let's start it. So basically I will share with you the chapter that is the rise of nationalism in Europe, which is the first chapter of history of class 10th CBSE and ICSE. It's a wonderful chapter. Overall, if you will read this chapter, if you learn this chapter, you will get the gist of this chapter. You will completely understand how the nations got created, from which place the feeling of nationalism came to existence. So all written in this chapter in details. So basically ये चैप्टर को मैं समराइज करके आपको समझाऊंगा, ट्राई करूंगा एटलीस्ट समझाने के लिए, बिकॉज इट्स लेंथी चैप्टर. आई विल जस्ट समराइज इट. एंड क्लास 10th के बच्चों के लिए जो भी हिस्ट्री को सोचते हैं कि रट्टा मार के समझ जाएंगे, रट्टा मार के याद रख लेंगे एंड मार्क्स सिक्योर कर देंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता है. मैंने भी कभी ट्राई किया था, लाइक इन द पास्ट ड्यूरिंग माई स्कूलिंग टाइम, to memorize the history, but it is not like that. You need to understand. So if you are understanding the chapter as a story or as something informative, then you can better understand the concepts in it. So I will just explain the whole chapter in a summarized basis. After that, if you will go and you will read the book, then you can completely understand the concepts of the chapter, the rise of nationalism in Europe. And if you are not also in class 10th or just someone, you can also watch the whole video. It will be informative and you can also learn something. So let's start it. So first of all, this chapter has been categorized into 6 parts to understand how in Europe continent for the first time the thought of nations came to existence. We need to understand it in these 6 categories. Okay, so like French Revolution and the idea of the nations. First, because nationalism thought तो आपका यूरोप में आया, right? इसलिए the rise of nationalism in Europe. But यूरोप के which country, right? Because Europe is a vast continent. So उसके कौन सी country से ये thought पहले आया था? ये फ्रेंच से आया था. पहले फ्रेंच रिवोल्यूशन एंड आइडिया ऑफ द नेशंस के ऊपर हम थोड़ा नॉलेज ले लेंगे. ऑलरेडी 9th क्लास में आप पढ़कर आए हैं फ्रेंच रिवोल्यूशन. सो from that a lot of information is again given here in the 10th class. So French Revolution and the idea of the nations, first I will explain you. Then the making of the nationalism in Europe. So Europe में किस तरह का societies थे, कैसे फिर वो societies के feelings convert हुआ from the monarchy kind of feelings to आपका nationalism feelings. Because at the past there were only the monarchies, the kingdoms, the empires, so there were no countries or nations. So the making of nationalism in Europe, will learn about different main countries, Germany, Italy, and how the nationality feeling came to existence in those countries. Then the age of revolutions from 1830 to 1848, in those time period we will learn in details about some revolutions in Europe. Okay, the making of Germany, Italy, again in details you will have how exactly, what were the actions taken places, what were the political changes happened, so that the Germany and Italy formed, the nations of Germany, Italy get formed. Okay, then visualizing the nations. So this concept explains you about what is the importance or how the political people were visualizing to show that feeling. Because when the nationalism thought came to existence, first it came to existence in some people's mind, right? Then visualize this feeling, because people were getting ruled by kingdoms or kings or emperors, right? Monarchies. The system was monarchy, there was no democracy, right? So पहले जो visualizing the nations was an important part at the time, because अगर देशवासियों को आप visualize नहीं करोगे कोई चीज का, तो वो मोटिवेट नहीं होंगे, वो आपको सपोर्ट नहीं देंगे. सो हाउ एग्जैक्टली एट दैट टाइम द लीडर्स वे आर विजुअलाइजिंग द पीपल about the thought of nationalism, about patriotism, about feeling of nation. So उसके बारे में visualizing the nation, because at that time तो projectors नहीं थे कि पावर पॉइंट में अच्छे से एक प्रोजेक्ट पीपीटी प्रोजेक्ट बना कर आप रिप्रेजेंट कर दोगे एंड लोग समझ जाएंगे, ऐसा तो नहीं था ना. सो एट दैट टाइम कैसे विजुअलाइज कर रहे थे लोगों को वो फीलिंग्स लाने के लिए, उसके बारे में ही है. देन नेशनलिज्म एंड इंपेरियलिज्म. सो व्हाट इज दैट? नेशनलिज्म मीन्स that is the thought of nations. Basically जर्मन में नेशन क्रिएट हुए, देन उनकी कंट्री फ्रीडम हो गए, किंग, देन मोनार्की सिस्टम हट गया, डेमोक्रेसी आ गया, तो वो हो गया नेशनलिज्म, राइट? फिर उसी नेशनलिज्म फीलिंग वो कंट्री जो पहले फ्रीडम लाए उनके कंट्रीज में, सपोज यू कंसीडर ब्रिटिश, सपोज यू कंसीडर जर्मन, ये कंट्रीज का और एक उनका दिमाग में अभी वो तेज लोग हो गए, हाँ कि नहीं? उनके देश को वो फ्रीडम दिलवा दिए, खुद के देश में एक नया सिस्टम वो ले आए, डेमोक्रेसी का सिस्टम ले आए. तो उनके दिमाग में अभी रहा कि भाई हमारा देश में तो सिस्टम अभी अच्छा हो गया, चलो बाकी के जो एशिया लाइक ईस्ट एशियन कंट्रीज है और बाकी के ग्लोब में जो कंट्रीज है और टेरिटोरीज है, जो रीजन्स है, उनके ऊपर चलो रूलिंग करते हैं. जैसे कि ब्रिटिश आकर इंडिया में देखो ऑलमोस्ट 300 ईयर्स तक रूलिंग किया, राइट? सो दैट्स कॉल्ड इंपेरियलिज्म. ओके, so ruling of or making of colonialism is imperialism, right? Okay, I will again make you understand. So these 6 concepts first you will have to understand thoroughly one by one. Okay, I will make 6 parts of this video, so I will be uploading them, so stay tuned.